I'm fine. Char!
What's going
Char!
What's going on, everybody? David Mitchell here, and my lovely pal Aria,
And Charmander.
and Voice of Autism, episode 216.
And featuring this first chocolates that you got for me and David.
What's he?
So David, I think the Chicago Elephant was there, but
Sorry, Chicago Rail fans.
I'm sorry.
It's for autistic stuff.
We
not,
needed,
not for the jokes and memes. Sorry, man.
We need to clarify because last week when we did live stream on The Voice with Autism, we received an F-up disaster, and to the point that they gone too far. So the reason why he said that that's only for autistic kids, is autistic people, because
I'm going to get
it's because that. You want to say something, David, about it?
Yeah, because some up in that live stream a little too far, and that live stream is not meant for that shit. So, yeah.
And they know that we are autistics and we're vulnerable to them. Even in the family, we're autistics, and in the family, we're the vulnerable in the family, but we try not to be in that situation right now.
Mm-hmm.
We try not to be in that phase. We wanted to be the strongest and resilient autistic persons in the family and to everybody, you know?
I know.
Upon learning that I was the subject of her blame game.
I know. Are you
saying that the stream is only for, well, Mr. Chicago Rail fan, to clarify that?
Yeah, you guys did take it a little too far in last week's live stream, because that's could have got the whole series really screwed up.
I mean, the people who were on the chat were making some nasty comments about it and nasty chat about it, to the point that it will badly affect the image on the live stream that we were doing.
But it's up, and I worked so hard for that series not to.
And I mean, I'm gonna give you a question, Mr. Chicago Rail fan. How would you feel when you're doing your train show and then something comes up on your chat box? Something comes up on your chat box with some stuff that are not even train related, to the point that it's gone too far. How would you feel? You will feel upset, right? And you would feel that, hey, they gone too far. And that's how me and David felt. That's the reason why I don't speak that much last week, is because how trashy it is that in the chat area that like we're just doing lives, we're hanging out, and we don't have the right to do that. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be mean or anything. It's just that I feel the perplexed. I feel perplexed seeing those chat comments showing like the roasting game. So
yeah, sometimes the roasting games go too far. And saying it's only funny when everybody laughs, because you will sometimes offend people, and if you don't think about it, like, your jokes are only funny to a-holes and not other people. Like, that one thing I know, I always pay attention to when people are not laughing.
I shall strike my hammer against the heretics. Nothing stopping Caesar Chicago Rolfan from fun back. I think he answered the question that I gave him. But anyhow, that you are dealing, I mean, I love the unconditional support from the Chicago Rail fan, and we're thankful to have you. But however, there's some trained people.
Do you see it better?
I read it already there.
Yeah, well, that one we did to not Edu, but
We're not. I mean,
This,
we don't hate you, Chicago Rail fan. Don't try
yeah,
to take
we
it.
don't.
Don't
We
take it
don't.
as if we're hating you or something. Because I think you're assuming that we hate you. We don't. Don't take it that
Because
way.
reason why I put,
Timeouts.
like, Ibu, or not Ibu, but
Brody.
Brody in timeout, because he was going a little too far. Like, that's the only reason why I put him in timeout. Because he was taking it a little too far right there. Heck, I remember I did that on live, not my live stream, but a friend live stream one time. Did it before my mom went into the hospital. Like,
Is this Dimitri?
no, not Dimitri, another friend, and did it in chat. Like, I would type in chat, and I said something very rude that got him bad. Mama seen it, and she tore me a new one. Like, she scolded me for doing that.
What are you talking about? Oh, is this from the train group?
No, not from train group. It was from a friend of mine who played DayZ.
Oh, I don't know that.
Zombie game.
Okay, what are you talking? Tell them what you were talking to them.
Because
I'm sorry if I ask you.
I went a little too far. But yeah, let me call to Carter open because he is autistic.
But I'm sorry, guys, if we put the time out. It's not my. For me, I'm only a guest in live stream, and it is not even my YouTube channel. But I feel bad for David for being treated like that, even online.
Mm.
So you need to observe the internet ethics too. Internet etiquette again, my dears. And
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm wearing his T-shirt. I'm wearing the Norfolk Southern. Yeah, I'm wearing his T-shirt.
Like,
No shame.
my thing is, I'm not trying to upset anybody. Did that. I'm just trying to make sure
That everybody is safe and everything is good. Give me a sec, David.
All right.
But anyway,
All right.
this last week was just disastrous.
Yeah, because we couldn't get to what we were trying to talk to because the guys were roasting, making memes. Like, that could be some other time. Like, you don't do that when someone is trying to talk about something.
And by the way, so much for that. Excuse me, David. Let me
yeah.
change the agenda. But there is this live stream that I did last Saturday during the championship weekend of NASCAR.
Yes.
David, let me tell me something.
Wait
please.
until Val get done talking.
Alright, here's the agenda that I did in my live stream, which is on my YouTube channel called The Val Barrio Show. I would traditionally start to do the live stream on Saturday because this is where I'm most comfortable at. And let me tell you guys, me and David were close to our 1 year anniversary, and we just got a message from his Dr. Trainham, saying that he is looking forward to see me and David succeed and beat the 1 year mark. And we didn't know that we are close to be in that stage.
Mm-hmm.
But so much for that. We're not gonna tell y'all down the line, but we just received an advance congratulatory message from him.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Dr. Trainham, for that message, even if I wasn't there in the doctor appointment of my husband. And me and David have so much plans to do in our 1 year anniversary, even if it's not gonna be that big for the moment.
Yeah, like we are. All right. Well.
But anyway, David, there's another agenda. Just right now, I'm sorry, Chicago Rail fan. As of this moment, I've learned that I was the subject of the blame game. I mean, I want to bring this up, David. Autistics were seen as the most vulnerable human being. Okay, until you see the stronger side of them. I have a stronger side, and they don't know about it. And for them to look at me like a vulnerable human being, you don't. Ain't that right, David?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, like people did that to me. Is that what I think it is?
PO89?
PO98.
Well, anyway, but I was always subject of the blame game because somebody right here is being the jealous type.
Yep, that's the auto train.
I'm sorry to bring this up, it didn't happen only here. It
That
happened in my home country too
the
before I came here. So,
PO52 is going by the auto train.
excuse me, David. Can I talk?
Yes.
Let me finish talking, David. Please.
Sorry, Chicago Rail fan Vela going on.
This is the reason why the voice of autism, not the voice of trains.
Mm-hmm.
That will be for the fans of trains, even if I'm not gonna be there. But anyway, as autistic, we are tended to be the easy target of the blame game. I know there's a Squid Game. I know Squid Game. There is Squid Game, okay?
Oh, brother, you had to bring that up.
Squid Game, I know that existed, but the blame game should stop. The blame game has to stop. I mean, come on.
Hold on, what?
Dude, pump the brakes.
A Chicago Rail fan, have anybody tried to blame you for crap?
Let me eat the macaroni.
Like stuff that I didn't do or stuff that I did do?
On stuff that you did not do.
To the point that you
I
know
think I'd
yourself
be
and
lying
never did
if I
anything.
said that no one has ever blamed me for doing something I didn't do. I mean, I'm pretty sure that happens to all of us.
Dude, I get blamed for stuff that I do not even do. And heck, stuff that I have never did before or stuff that I have not even did in a long time, you know?
Honestly, it doesn't really matter. If everyone knows that you didn't do it, you didn't do it.
That hard when you live down in an area that where people think you did when you did not because of your past.
Hold on. Give me an example of one thing that you've been blamed for that you didn't do. Because these situations can vary from extreme to minor.
Alright, Jane, it happened over a decade ago. And my family, ever since then, thought I was a liar because of it. They think that I lied because this was because of my older sister. My her Mimi is gone now. She passed away. But when she had her first litter back in 2011, 2010, what happened is that she had a first litter puppy in the old house. And I tried to prank my mom because I thought she was right there by making fake puppy noises. I made them fake noises. Unknown to me, my fucking sister were right there by the door, and she heard it, and she came in there, seeing me under the blanket, snickering, and I kind of heard her a little bit with her small voice saying, "Ooh, I'm going to take one puppy out and get David in trouble," which she actually did. And next thing I know, I heard her say, "Mom, David took the puppy out and put it on the floor." Took it out of the bathtub because we had them in the bathtub because it was high enough to keep them from getting out and wandering everywhere because we needed them somewhere safe. And my sister picked it up, put it out, and blamed it on me. No one wouldn't have believed me saying that I did not take it out because I knew it was her that took the puppy out, but ever since then, I get blamed for shit left and right because of her. Literally. And no one don't believe me when I'm even telling the truth, you know?
Do your parents still care about that now?
Well, let me tell you something that happened a couple days ago.
Exactly.
Except that, I cleaned the counters off, and it was right before my sister left for work. She spilled tea on it, and I had no idea, though the counter was sticky. So when my stepdad get home, he put something on there, and he realized it was sticky and called me a liar when I already cleaned it. Because my sister, being her thick-ass self, did not clean up after herself. So I got blamed for something I did not did, you know?
And you get punished for that?
No, she got yelled at, called a liar, but that just pissed me off, you know? because I cleaned it and did it right before Mary left and before we left. Like, we left right before she did. Isn't that right? And I know my sister, she likes to leave a message sometimes. But Jane is, people, if you did something in your past, people are gonna, who don't like you or are annoyed with you, are gonna make everybody think you're a liar for a long time.
And there's nothing you can do about that, David, so I don't know what else to say.
The only thing you can say is our video in yourself just to prove you're innocent. That's the only thing to do, you know? Which it's up and I'm
Have
at
you done it?
which it's up and I'm at we charging to do. But yeah. But that scene. So any bull crap or anything crappy happened at school today?
I didn't have school today,
I wanna
so...
bring-
Oh, that right, it's a holiday.
I don't know. What do you mean?
Yeah, it's totally because of the holiday. I'm not going to get into that.
I forgot that. Heck,
Veteran Day.
yeah, Veterans Day. I completely forgot that it was that.
Mhm.
But yeah,
Imagine forgetting about Veterans Day as an American.
dude, it's been the pandemic. When you have a lot of other stuff that you got to think about, you forget about stuff.
Mhm.
It's pandemic. It's pandemic. We've been at this for like a year or so, David. I mean, you gotta at least recognize some of the holidays. You don't forget Halloween or Thanksgiving or Christmas just because of the pandemic.
Heck, dude, I had to work on Halloween.
Imagine.
We had to work on Halloween night. Did not
It's
even.
not like gonna be trick or treating, David.
Heck, but I would have loved going to a Halloween party or something, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe next year we could do a Halloween party. But yeah.
Well, if you have any people you know who
I
would be in
mean,
a Halloween party, that'd be
I
great.
want to tell them
Yeah.
that how I was treated in the house.
Well, by my sister. The third time that I'm probably going to talk about it.
Yeah, David, we already know. You already don't like your sister.
Hey, well, Chicago Rail fan, talk to you later on.
Yeah.
What, you busy?
No, it's having that Val probably going to need. We are going to talk about Val with, you know.
Like I know. Thank you, Chick.
But,
That
yeah.
you've been funny.
I'll
Like-
talk to you in a bit.
There's this one thing that thank you, bud. Yeah, this is one thing that pops into my mind that this is a little bit of TMI, but
But my sister treat her like crap. Like I believe that my sister is jealous because everybody treat her better and treat her like a sister than they do her. And my sister want to know why. Because she treat people like shit. Not you, but my sister. My sister treat people like shit, and she want to know why she don't have hardly any friends. Don't hardly get people in the family talking to her.
you talk to your mom sometimes.
I know, because that her mom, you know. But my mom treated my wife like a daughter. And my sister is jealous at that. Which it's something I don't get.
And that started way back October 5th, the exact day that I posted the Facebook about praying for David, to the point that she consistently posted about praying for mom and the update on how mama was going, and I don't take it against her about that. You have the right to do that, but what about me? Just because I ask my Facebook friends to pray for David, to the point that you're thinking that, oh, David's in danger. Dude, let me open this up. I care for him
Mm-hmm.
more than I care myself. I want to open this up right now. since it's my baptismal anniversary yesterday, I've cared cleaning the house more than myself. I barely miss the times that I have to eat my lunch and I have to take a shower. I cannot take a shower. I can even eat after I clean the fucking house. I'm sorry for the term. Is this the thing you're telling me that is this what I get? I'm sorry, Mama, for the cussing, but I just cannot hold it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've been carrying all this burden since Mama was in the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, the day that she got here, May 30th, that's the race of the Coca-Cola 600.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and my wife done more around the house than my sister. Heck.
And I've been following her commands, even if I know that I was cleaning enough.
Mm-hmm.
For you, the interaction should not be focusing on cleaning the damn house. It's about more than that. It's more than that. If you don't want to get along with me, I understand that. But you don't just butcher my freaking lane.
Yeah, and Dan is.
And don't butcher David's lane as well. And don't guilt trip. And don't talk downgrade if you want people to be respected. If you want people to respect you.
Yeah, Dan about that is that my sister also got mad at me for some shit.
If things don't get in her own way,
Mm-hmm.
acted like a dominant, telling, "Hey, Belle, follow what to follow what she and her and David's and their stepdad told me, dude. I am not a slave.
Mm-hmm.
I was dealing emotional stress. I don't want to open this up because I don't want to claim I have one, but I can feel that I have anxiety. I have anxiety. I have social anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
I have silent battles to deal with. I have more silent battles to deal with.
My wife put up a lot of shit to do them good, you know?
Even I was in pain emotionally, I still have to do it.
Mm-hmm. Like, my wife, she put up a lot of shit. And people didn't want to disrespect her? I don't think so. Like, it really pissed me off. But, yeah. Dealing with my sister is you need to learn to drop her bullshit.
And for her to tell me that she's so hard to love,
And to grow up. That one thing about my sister. She need to learn to fucking grow up.
and if I can talk to Mama about this one, I tell her I was in so much pain right now. I'm sorry to bust the bubble. I'm so much in pain right now. The reason why that I barely got out of the room, I've been cooped up in the room all day and wanted to avoid everybody.
It's because of my sister.
And I feel trapped not because I'm married to David, but I feel trapped because of her.
Mm-hmm. That's the reason why.
I don't want to do this kind of testimony, but this to me is such a deep thing, and for her to degrade my David right here and to degrade her own brother, and I was asking her, "Are you happy that I am married to your brother?" I heard her that yes, but the tone is not happy.
Mm-hmm.
She herself was also married as well. Be grateful you have a significant other who still loves you. Because with your behavior, you just burn bridges now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right.
And you've burned his bridge already.
Right.
And one thing that I want to bring this up, David. One thing that I feel uncomfortable at one point is when your stepdad asking me, when your sister comes back, we will need to clean the house deeply and try not to go crazy. But that made me feel uncomfortable right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like my sister, I'll be honest, she irk my gear and to get under my skin. And she act nice when she wants to, and when everybody not paying attention, she turned into like a two-faced bat out of hell. But yeah. Oh, and by the way, I did see the Amtrak Heritage Unit again some morning from my bedroom. Did not get him on video, so
I don't
for
want to.
bringing that
I
up.
don't want to be rude about it, but I didn't know that everybody in your family, David, will love me even if I'm being treated secretly like crap.
Mm-hmm. But a lot of people in my family like you. Did that? My sister is jealous. Mary's just jealous, and Jane is about her. It's that Jane about her. It's that she didn't never got treated the way you got treated. You know, and it irked her gear that she get treated like a good daughter when she never did. So yeah, Mary is just a jealous, spiteful. You know what?
I may not have a good. I may have a complicated relationship with my mom, but I will never had a bad. I will never have a bad. I have a bad blood with my younger sister, but I have to accept the mere fact that I was even insecure to my youngest sister, Gemeline, during her birthday when I was about 9 years old, roughly 10 years old. I realized I'm all what I did is a mistake,
Mm-hmm.
and
Saying about my sister, I don't give a damn on how she is. I'll be honest, my sister is fucking dead to me for shit she did to my wife.
for what she did to you, David, telling you to kill yourself.
Yep,
I'm sorry to bring that up. That just hurt me as your wife.
yep, that happened about 8 to 9 years ago.
Even that happened 9 years ago, that will imprint in you.
Man, don't start with just spamming because if you get the channel screwed, you're gonna be banned.
Like, here's the thing, David. I remember this story about Karen Carpenter that she was rejected by her own mother. She ended up being anorexic. And that happens to David, that it will imprint him for the rest of his damn life. Saying to kill yourself? This just hurt me as a wife. That hurt me more as a wife.
Mm-hmm.
I care for David like crazy, even if he's at work. I respect him. I have damn respect for David. Like, above respect.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like, if you want to get married, you don't go act like a prisoner to your significant other.
Yep. And she had the audacity to call me a fat A, you know? Because, one, she is a fat A. Because, heck, like, literally, I made a joke, Jane, because she couldn't find the ketchup one night, and I told her it sucks to be her, and she just got mad and punched me, started calling me a fat, you know what?
I go
We would not be like it if you was not a pig. And one thing is, I'm not the pig at family. She is because
he barely ate, even me.
heck, like my sister had thick arms. Like these things are thick. She got a freaking belly with love handles. And call me the fat one when she's the fat one? No. I, for last 4 months, have lost 50 pounds. 50 freaking pounds.
I lost more weight.
And call me the fat A? Mm-mm.
Fat shaming right there. I'm sorry.
Sorry. I don't. Because I'm not the fat one, family. I'm not the one who eat 24/7. I'm not the one who eat in the middle of the night.
You barely ate.
Heck, I don't even eat that much. And heck, I save my food for freaking work for when I go on my lunch breaks. And heck, I don't even eat that much anyway.
And I
Like literally.
started to bring this up to David's family friend who'd been friends with the family. It's just hurting that I have no one to talk about this but her. And she agreed with me and David saying that she's so hard to live. She's so difficult to live with. I don't mind the difficult to live with when you're singing, when you're a musician. Because you play your songs nonstop. You play your music nonstop. You practice your singing nonstop. I don't mind. I don't care. I'm a singer myself. And I'm also a church musician. If you're my housemate playing music nonstop, I don't mind. But with this thing happening to the point that it will trigger someone, you're so hard to live, it's because I'm sorry, David, let me bring this up. To say that, oh, because mom in the hospital. Dude, don't use that as an excuse out of your mistake, dude. It's not an excuse for me. I have my mom in the Philippines. I miss my school. I miss my home country. I miss building a singing career in the Philippines. But I still have to move forward. You are a fighter. You know what? You're not a fighter. You're a dictator. I'm sorry, David, if I trash talk now.
When you're a dictator, the much harder you fall. Or, like, the bigger you are, the harder you fall. I'm not even joking.
Hitler complex right there. For him to ask me, make it up. I was even in the stage that I want to talk to your cousin, who was her working a business partner. My purpose of talking to her is to want having an interaction, but I can see that she's not interested. Anyway, I don't expect that from that person, from that, you know what. I don't mind, because I know that there are a lot of people right here in the town would love to interact with me more than her. That a lot of people would love to talk to me, and I'm open to talk to y'all about it. Ain't that right, David? Do you want to tell them?
Yep. Thing is that when you're mean to someone, it will always come back and get you in the ass. That thing. Like, it will always come back around and bite you in the ass when you be a dick towards someone.
And this certain sister of yours doesn't even realize that making bluff and put fear on someone is a bully.
Exactly.
Even your own siblings would like to turn back because they don't want to interact with you. Why? It's just only me and David in the house with you. We originally want to stay out, but do you want to tell me? Do you want to tell them that about? You can tell them
about.
Like, we cannot move out because of your disabilities with your mom, right?
I cannot move out because I'm under my mom's disability, or SSI. That's the reason why I cannot move out. That's the reason why.
You know what? If you're not on your mom with disability, you can bet your ass that you can move out as much as you want. But unfortunately, I am told last year before I moved out here that David is on their mom with disability, so I decided to move out myself to respect. And I didn't know that. Honestly, I'm not safe around the house, not because there are dogs. And she even had the habit to throw stuff if the stuff doesn't go her own way, if the house is not clean. The house will be clean, but your heart and your conscience were not clean. It's just useless. The house is not clean at all. Your spirit should be clean first. Be clean, stay clean, clean up your act. If you want
Mm-hmm.
your family members to get back and make peace with you, then
Exactly.
have
And
a
that's,
change of heart. You yourself have a change of heart.
yep,
You,
that's true.
and that's one thing that me and David were making a secret revenge that we were not gonna be on her birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
Because,
also my revenge on purpose
mm-hmm.
because I don't want to have a put up a fight with her anymore. So I decided not to go on her birthday,
Yep.
but I still stay nice to her. Mama, you know me. And
Mm-hmm.
everybody here in this house know that I'm a very nice and sweet person. Even if I was so broken inside. I was so anxious inside to the point that I don't want to go out of the house anymore, that I want to be on my own one of these days. But I cannot just leave David out of nowhere.
All right.
I'm just gonna be personal, but I hope you're not gonna call me a liar. I will never be acted this way if it wasn't this situation, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And,
Yeah,
and
right.
I try to open this up to my group members, but I cannot just do it all the time. I sometimes have to stop and reflect. Even to my friend that I trusted, I already hurt my friend because of the past that I shared. I'm sorry, but October 6th, 5, yeah, October 6th, my bad. October 6th was the day that I wanted to have an interaction with your older sister, David,
Mm-hmm.
but I can see that she's not interested.
Yep.
I even wanted to say I thought we were friends. It's not a joke.
Yeah.
It is a question. Now that I'm married to your brother right here, I can see you're not interested to be with me. I will never, ever, I will never, ever, ever make your brother disappointed because of me.
Mm-hmm. That's right. The thing about Mary is that she a miserable, you know what, and the thing is, you're going to get more miserable because I'm going to make her realize how much of a shitty person she is. She don't realize that her days are numbered to the point where she's going to realize how much she fucked up.
And I done told David that I don't want to be in this depressive situation, not because of that I'm homesick, I miss my home country, but it's because of someone in the family who hurt me head over heels.
Mm-hmm.
I barely got to get out of the house. I barely got to the park. I barely got to get out of the house because I have to take care of the house and have to let the dogs out. I have to clean the house again because the dogs were making a dirty mess. Let me tell you something,
My
dear.
wife do a lot for
What?
my wife with you. You do a lot.
The reason why you've been constantly complaining is because I let the dogs out at one point. The dogs are naturally outside and they'll bring more dirt.
Mm-hmm.
And for you to be satisfied, there's some certain times that I clean the house again.
That's
And
right.
I vacuum the couches again. So you will not think that, oh, Belle's not cleaning the house again, Belle's not cleaning the house. You know me as a cleaner of the house.
Mm-hmm. Heck, Val been cleaning the house more than anybody.
Let me tell you, I thought we were good twins. I thought you're a sweet person. You broke my heart already. But I did not regret of calling you out because I have to do that.
Mm-hmm. The thing is, they're going to realize it when it's way too fucking late. And it's going to be a big uh-oh for her.
And I was even the one forgiving you.
Mm-hmm.
because I was raised to do that, even if that will hurt me. Your husband should be the one inspiring you to be the better person, but you became the opposite.
Mm-hmm. Him the opposite, turn into someone who would treat someone like shit. Like, I'm sorry, but that right there is a callous.
And the guilt tripping thing that you did, if it doesn't get our own way, that's just hurting. But the guilt tripping has to stop. And I made a regret that being with you in the Stars and Stripes, that made me think that I'm not even comfortable around you. Not you, David, of course. I'm comfortable
Mm-hmm.
around you, David, but my gut said since the day you came here, May 30th, I don't feel comfortable around you. And I was right. My guts was right. My prediction was right after long ago. And I
Mm-hmm.
was even asking you a question. Why was your sister don't want to hang out with you? Why was your brother doesn't want to hang out with you? You gave me a plain blank answer. And I figured it out myself. He figured out himself too.
Yep.
And I began to talk to my BFF in the group. October 7th, that's the day that I was crying head over heels about this. I was crying so hard to the point that I ran out of tears, to the point that I am close to getting sick. David, do you want to talk about it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my sister made my wife feel uncomfortable. Isn't that right? And a guilt tripping her to hell and back.
Hey, David,
Mm-hmm.
do you want to tell them that how that I cried harder when I was in the counseling with Dr. Gwinnett?
Mm-hmm.
Tell him about it.
Like she was crying so hard it upset me because I worked so hard and it was hard on her because she went through a lot and she was working hard too.
And for your stepdad not to understand the frustration that I had with your older sister
He did not understand because he from a different generation.
until somebody from his side of the family would tell him that, hey, be cautious because your stepson's wife is suffering so much pain right now.
Mm-hmm.
I think he wants that to happen. He wants to hear that thing. I think he would realize that. I'm not trying to brag whatsoever, but
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right.
October 7th is the day that was an emotional day for me, and it was traumatizing to the point that I don't want to go home anymore. To the point that I want to be living with other people instead.
That's how my sister made my wife fucking feel. And that hurt my gear.
But I still keep my gut not to leave David alone.
But it's something that just pissed me off. That my sister would go down that route. And that really ticked. It infuriated me.
And our fellow friends from the Autism Network know about this. I brought this up in the group me, and one of my friends was right about it, telling that,
Mm-hmm.
Mama, please listen to me. I was in so much pain about this. My mom knew about this. My mom was asking, how am I getting along with your older sister? I said, I don't want to get along with her anymore. I never told her the full story about it. I said, I
Mm-hmm.
don't have health insurance to cover all of this
Mm-hmm.
mental health that I have. I don't have the money to pay for my medical bill for my mental health.
And I know what thing that frustrates me is my sister don't understand. You think everything's gonna go her way, and it's something that it really ticked me off because my sister don't understand how everybody feels. You know,
And one of my friends in the group saying that I was bottling up about how I feel when I was around her.
mm-hmm. It
ZB Blaze was never Blaze was me.
it's the pain my sister's caused, and she don't understand.
To grandma, I know you will never slap me because I called your granddaughter out.
My sister is a low life, and she don't understand how she affects other people.
And I feel bad for David, so bad for treating him like this.
Saying that my sister don't realize it that she call pain. She don't realize it because all she care about is having people talk about her all the time.
And I talked this over to my friend Zephyr Blaze.
Reason why because he we went to Carl fan saying
Oh, you should have called for me way earlier.
one. Sometimes you don't do it too early. Isn't that right?
Yeah. I just gave it a wake up call from Zephyr Blaze that was just bottling this up for a long time, even the time before Mama gets hospitalized.
Thing is that Mama did not even know the full extent of how my sister had treated my wife, and
And she'd be taking all the pain that I had against me and weaponize it against me.
like,
Or to the point that I have the right to have my feelings validated.
and then next thing you know, she ended up trying to weaponize it against me. Like tonight, I'm just going to bring it up. When she came and picked me up tonight, she brought up Jane. Oh, your wife used up all the hair conditioner, trying to put it on me. I'm sorry, but I don't think so. Trying to put something on me that I did not ask for, trying to make it look like my wife did it. No.
And
No.
another thing that she did on David was I was to blame of staying up all day because the internet was
Being used.
yeah.
Heck, my sister blamed my wife for using the internet all the time and leaving it on. Like, heck,
I was talking to my mom too. I was even doing for the concert thing that everybody knows about.
heck, when we go to bed, we turn all the not internet, but Wi-Fi off on our phones and laptop, or we won't drain up.
That October 6th was the most painful one because I was just caring for David and there's nothing bad about it. And she was asking me to delete that, but I don't. I will not clean the house for you.
Like,
No. I'm doing it because this is my responsibility. And I miss Lexi more than you.
Mary, I'm sorry, you're not my sister anymore. The stuff you did to my life, I disown you. I'm sorry. You may be my biological sister, but you're not my sister in here anymore. What you did to my wife was a godsend. Awful. And you're trying to make yourself look like the victim. You fucking disgust me. I'm sorry. If you hear this, go pity yourself. Because one, you bullied my wife, you threatened to beat her up, and by the way, wait, if you try to say my wife posted that online, want to expose, the court will drop the thing because it's not harassment. It's exposing someone for their wrongdoings. And you know what that judge would say? Madam, would you like to press charges on the person now? And my wife would probably say yes. Because if you try to beat her up, we will put domestic assault, hate crime, because she is Asian, isn't that right?
And I'm autistic too.
And a lot of other stuff that you don't want to be on there. So you be eating a mouthful right there. So the law is more on our side than yours, if you hear this.
Especially when it's under the Philippine law.
Because if you were there, you would have probably been thrown into a gulag. Not a gulag, but a jail cell.
I was thinking that, you know, you're lucky you still have a freaking husband with you. But your husband's supposed to give up on you, but he didn't. And for you to tell me that there's some family and friends saying praying, because there are a lot of people care about David. And I love David to death. And y'all know me, and y'all in my Facebook friends know that I love David if it doesn't show.
And
I love David so much.
I'll bring it up. One, recording someone because they are threatening to beat someone up or going to hurt someone, and you caught them red-handed, and you are going to put it online to expose that, that's not harassment.
It's just calling out. And that's what some people did when they video a Karen.
Because, heck, if you do that, because Mary, you're technically a fucking Karen. You're a Karen for that. Because, heck, if you did that to someone exposing you for beating up a kid or someone who had PWD, and you threatened to beat that person up that they posted it, they get turned around and put you in jail.
I just miss Lexi. I'm just thinking about her so much.
You don't see it, but the law actually protects us. And what you said earlier would flip around on you. So,
and there's something that
I done checked. I asked a cop.
And I asked my attorney in the Philippines as well. And I asked my conductor. I even asked my choir member who was an attorney, who is a judge. Yes, I asked her before I got here to the U.S. Judge. I even talked to her about it, saying, hey, that's part of the evidence. Even the televised TV host who is known for exposing people.
Judge Judy.
Not Judge Judy, but the guy named Rafi Tulfo. Rafi Tulfo will tell you a video of somebody mistreating an autistic is part of the proof that is discrimination and verbal abuse.
And one thing is, the law actually protects us. So, if you think threatening us, trying to say, oh, I'm going to beat you up if you post that online and do harassment charges, the court will drop it and ask her, would she like to press charges? And one who'd be going to jail is actually you.
And her husband.
Not him, unless he was associated with.
Yes, he could be.
Because one, you'll flip around on them. I done checked the laws. And that I'm just saying. Heck, I even talked to cops. So, yeah.
And to grandma, if it dare slap me.
Grandma can't drop you. She's too weak. Dana pissed me off even more than that when my sister bluffed into my wife saying grandma going to slap her. that's the thing that really pissed me off because my grandma is an elderly person
A
who
very
cannot
sweet
do that.
person like me and you. I know
Mhm.
Grandma would never do that. I mean, Grandma could have the right to get upset. She has the right to get upset, of course.
Mhm.
But she will not do physical thing because she's a Christian, a hardcore Christian,
I
a
know.
conservative looking Christian.
I know.
And let me bring this up. Your stepdad should even realize how painful that I have the painful feeling right now. The reason why I've been talking to my friends in the group because I know I've been bottling this up for a long time. I knew myself that I help out the house. I even miss an hour of not even of taking a shower or eating.
Mhm. Yep. And
So is this and what they did is disrespecting for my part. They disrespect me.
some shit that they do, like my stepdad, he needs to realize, like that he got to watch what he say, and he don't need to agree with someone who can be a dick
And be mindful.
because he will come around and get you in your ass.
And one thing's for sure, I made a low key revenge against her right now,
Mm-hmm.
which is dodging around her birthday, evading her birthday,
But
which me and David did.
yeah, like she is mad, and I don't give a crap
I
because
don't give a crap either because you did treat us like she treated us like crap. I'm sorry.
mm-hmm.
I mean, look, I told David that I wanted to be on my own because of your sister, because of your sissy.
Mm-hmm.
And your stepdad should even realize the pain that I have when I see your older sister hurting me like shit.
Yeah, I know.
And we brought this up to our counselor, and we brought this up to the group, but I don't want to. I don't want to be the burden for the group because of this.
You're not the burden, you know.
And I don't talk to my friend Zephyr Blaze and Kaide, and I don't want to hurt Kaede for that. I felt that she felt traumatized from what I did, but she loved to help out, but not in a bigger way that to the point that I trigger her, that they will trigger her head over heels, which is I
Mm-hmm.
understand. Well, that's a typical autistic. That's what autistic has. That it has this thing. Uh, Zephyr
Mm-hmm.
Blaze had figured out that I was bottling this up for a long time, and one thing's for sure, I mean, I was trying to be polite at her, not, I mean, to your older sister, and she tried to tell me to mind my own business when she has to do it herself too.
Mm-hmm. Hey, my sister tell us to mind our own business when she always snoop into our business. You want to know why? Why? People don't.
Slimy.
Mm-hmm.
What?
She's a slimy little fucking snake. But yeah.
I mean, I was really sad about it, David, that I wasn't appreciated because of that stupid girl.
Mm-hmm. I know.
You know what, David? My ideal. I would even disown her. I will disown her.
Alright, then disown my sister for all the stuff you did. Heck, even though she was the one who took me to my fucking 23rd birthday, she did them awful shit. I'm sorry. The thing that you did to my wife, it thing that made me finally cut that bridge. And heck, she don't need to fucking defend herself because she knew she fucked up.
And I'm hoping, I'm very thankful to have the group being with me.
Heck, mom don't even know about what she said to me back almost a decade ago, but I still fucking remember.
And I feel bad for my husband. I thought my husband would be the butthole, but it turned out to be my own sister-in-law, who's so good at bragging about being, this sister-in-law, proudly. But you know what? I told David that I'm not even comfortable around her, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't talk to the group about it, and they knew the feeling of what it means to be mistreated by your own in-law.
Mm-hmm.
Even one of my friends from Miss Possibilities, and she's one of the founders of Best Buddies Manila. She's the president. Shout out to you, Michelle. She done said she was even agreeing with me. She said, "Hey, Vel, I know it's difficult to live with your in-law." She will not emphasize it, but she will tell.
Sister-in-law, depending on what side of the family, it can be pretty nasty. Exactly.
I just, I just felt bad that I bottled this up. I was trying to be nice to her, especially even if she's grumpy and cranky.
Like, you should be fucking grateful for shit my wife do to for the house. She should be fucking grateful.
Let me
Like, maybe if she wanted to shut her mouth and be nice to my wife, I may have not done the fucking video. So, I'm sorry, Mary. Maybe if you wanted to be fucking nicer, would to shut your trap, stop trying to guilt trip us, I may have not done the on video.
Zoe, I know you've been siding with us, but let me tell something. How my mom told me, even if she had a complicated relationship with me, my mom told me this: if I am dealing with a rotten apple, stay humble, because at the end of the day, the judgment is on here.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I'm talking about God. I think this is the reason why you want me to delete that post is because nobody cared for you. I did this for a reason. Let's take an example about me needing prayer for David.
Mm-hmm.
David had been working hard to death, to the point he almost injured himself, to the point he almost crashed himself.
To the point where I was working out in thunder and lightning, to the point where I almost got struck by it. Like, literally.
And I wasn't
Yeah.
even in David's situation. I wasn't even in David's situation. I still care.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
care for David to death, to the point I even miss my self-care.
Like, Jane, it day that you were praying for me, a lightning bolt struck about 65 feet behind me.
And
Like, I nearly got struck. If it was about 20 feet closer, even though I would have not got struck by it, I would have still got jolted by Zane, because all you just need to be about in the 50-foot range of it to still get struck by lightning. Like, it doesn't matter if you're like right under something, like literally, like they say the most dangerous spot if you even know lightning struck is in that 50 feet round perimeter. So like if you in that 50 feet, the lightning can still get you.
And let me tell you something, guys. David has worked since lockdown. He still works during lockdown. He still worked during quarantine.
Mm-hmm.
He is one of the
Exactly.
essential workers.
I
Though.
did not work on quarantine.
No, the COVID year, like the pandemic.
Oh yeah, that.
Last year.
Yeah, that. My bad.
Before I moved here.
I thought you were talking about when we were quarantined.
No. About last year before I came here.
Right.
Like, I mean, if y'all watch my live stream of the Velbaria show, you will see what I'm trying to say.
Mm-hmm. And the thing is,
There are a lot of family members, and she even make drama about praying. You and your husband should change your way, but you don't know how to pray. You don't know even how to care for your own siblings, dude.
mm-hmm.
But that's not for me to control you. That's not for me to control you. Me, I have the right to pray for people. I have the right to pray for people I care, including this man right here,
Mm-hmm.
because I care for him. Caring for someone doesn't mean calling him baby, 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 hey baby. No,
Mm-hmm.
it's more than that.
Yep.
More than that.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
More than that. I'm not having the feeling of David slayed Goliath right now with this. I care for David and I have no shame doing it. Because
Mm-hmm.
even people on social media will see how caring you are to people you treated with and how you treated people. Let me tell you, being respected is not about how you can drive a car, how you had a job, and how you do your
Mm-hmm.
show. It's about how you treat people.
Exactly. Like when you treat people the way you want to be treated, good stuff will happen. If you treated people like shit, then they'll treat you like shit. You can't you can't treat people with shit and expect them to respect you in return. And that what my sister don't get.
My mom told me this. My
Like
dad told me this, by the way.
what Jane is, my sister don't respect me. She don't respect my wife. She literally downgrade us, like, and tried to tear it down. I'm sorry, but you're an awful human being if you do that to your own sister-in-law. Which you've been doing, not you, but you been doing that to my wife.
And
And you,
they want me to tell that, and for you to tell David that me and David won't last a year.
mm-hmm.
You should look at yourself one instance.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I'm surprised that my sister and her husband lasted how long as they have. So they need to shut their mouth up and stop treating us like shit. But yeah.
And there's one thing that, how many weeks that I've been battling about this, David?
Mm-hmm.
It took me more than more than like 6 months.
Mm-hmm. Like, heck, everybody think that, and the thing is, I'll bring the other up. Everybody think that I was spending my money when I was hardly not spending it. The only thing that was happening if, like, my sister, she guilt tripped me into helping her and giving her money. Like, there have been plenty of times that I ended up giving her money for how car payment, for like staying in a hotel, and it was way before she came to stay with us.
And technically, she doesn't give me the birthday gift. When she came here, she was asking me to buy stuff for her from her.
Yeah,
I thought she would give me a birthday present.
on the day of my fucking life birthday, my sister had the fucking audacity to fucking at my wife to buy her shit on her birthday. I'm sorry. If you if I had
Like a
someone
late
that
birthday
on
gift thing.
yeah, like if I had someone on their birthday to buy me shit, that right there is disrespectful and that's scumbag right. I will never ask anybody to buy something for me on their fucking birthday. And she had the audacity to do that to my fucking life. I'm sorry. I'm fucking sorry for having a sister like you who would do that, and then a couple months later you try to do something for me on my birthday, and then a couple days later you charge at me for money. And then worse yet, a month later, because you expect when you did something for me on my birthday, you expect something from me in return. You don't expect shit in return from someone. I'm sorry. If you if you expect that, then you got a fucking problem. You got a fucking problem. Because when you do something for someone and expect them in something in return, when you do it like for their birthday and something, you don't get stuff in return.
Nope.
Because that is a sin right there if you expect people to freaking, do something in return for you.
And let me tell you something, dude. Hey, dear, you tell David about this. Hey, as long as you have your wife, I remember talking to him in the car. Let me tell you, dear, we're not in your birthday. You still have your damn husband.
Mm-hmm.
I never celebrated my birthday with my own freaking husband in the Philippines.
Exactly.
I never, but I'm not sad.
Mm-hmm.
And he still celebrated my birthday
Yeah,
virtually.
and we said happy birthday. Would that be good enough?
I even greeted you happy birthday right in your car, and I'm asking where you're going, and you said you're going somewhere for your freaking birthday.
Going to see Mama.
Mama, if you're watching this, me and David were still in pain.
Heck, I even worked on Mama's birthday, but I still said happy birthday. I even got Mama jumping.
I even missed the race. I even missed Robert's birthday. I mean, your stepdad's birthday.
Yeah.
I watched the race, and he understand because it was unexpected.
Yeah, and I still got up for him for his birthday. But you're getting pissed off because we did not went to your birthday because we wanted to do something and wanted to take out of the freaking chaos and stuff that would dress out of cause meltdown. You're not okay if you're getting pissed off because someone in your family did not want to your birthday because they did not want to get stressed out and have meltdown and be in a problem.
Me and my family, they never attend my baptismal anniversary last 2018.
Mm-hmm.
But I still have to keep going.
And this is the thing I would say. If you expect someone that don't feel comfortable being at your birthday and you get pissed off because they did not come and you guilt trip them, you're technically the real asshole. But
Zoe?
yeah. I'm sorry.
No. Well, I'm doing it.
Alright. God, that hurt.
But okay, go.
That
Just ask him questions.
I know
I'm doing it.
that fucking. Heck, they always put the dishes on me and you. Heck, Robert is telling her to quit doing dishes because she always the one who always doing them. I'm sorry, but when someone do all the dishes, like, heck, I don't hardly do dishes because I have to fucking work most of the time.
He does that when he's not at work.
But yeah.
You did that when you're not at work, dude.
But yeah.
Something. Like, let me tell you something, guys. My dad would tell me this. People, if you want to be liked by people, you don't treat people like dirty.
Mm-hmm. I know.
And to bring up about that, I told her that I would do it, but I did most of the dishes.
I know.
Consistently,
I know.
consecutively.
Oh, you want to, because I sent you it by messenger, you want to...
But let me bring that up to what you're bringing to me, David, you know? It's in a computer.
Mm-hmm. You want to bring up that thing that I brought up about parents?
Oh, shit.
And about people and that whole thing?
Yeah.
Now that we got over that, because that made us both fume. Like, trust me, I was fuming to hell and back. You go into your messenger?
Yeah. I went to your messenger with some text. And
It's the screenshot. But that's something that we needed to get out. Look.
But by the way, David, if you're gonna make if your mom's gonna give me a favor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I still remember that person. Yeah, you remember that one person that hacked your Facebook account and
Nudes?
took a screenshot of my when I
Yeah.
sent you when we were still doing the
Stuff.
long distance thing, and I sent you nude, and they
Stuff.
yeah, did what a crazy. Okay, long story short, it's up in that out of context that happened when me and when Val was still in California, when we were in our long distance relationship. Did what
Oh, you
did
said
what
something.
did what during 2020. Like did what about 4 months before Val came to South Carolina during the summertime. That let's just say it is.
I still.
Did friend I ended up putting video photos of me on. I took them off and then posted them on when she did came to back to South Carolina. But when first time I posted them, a girl that I thought was friends with me said that found out that she was a crazy psycho.
Ooh. I need
You
chocolate.
you remember the one that hacked you?
Oh, the one who asked me that my beauty was a waste just because of the nude photo thing.
All right. Thing that happened was the girl seen the photo of me and my wife with she was my fiance at the time kissing. She got furious. She loved the crying emoji because I thought me and her were just friends. And thing that happened was because me and Val we do sexual stuff on Messenger, like me and her. Her like I sent her a nude photo of me and unknown to both of us, her account was hacked. Like she was still able to get into her account, but my thing was that the person who did it was pissed because I wouldn't date them. So they got pissed because I wouldn't date them. So
Sorry.
they hacked her account. They did not change the password or anything. They hacked her account, took screenshot, and the dumb thing was they loved the hint that it was my wife's account because my wife had me in Japanese. Isn't that right?
I nicknamed you in Japanese.
What Japanese name?
Davido.
What? I recognize because when me and my wife were in that hotel, so before she went back to California, you showed me on your phone that you had me at Japanese, like with the Japanese name above, and when I noticed screenshot because it was sent to my parents by the person, and they did not knew who it was.
Sorry.
And the person, and I said, "Oh shit!" And I point out to them that that was a screenshot from Vel account, and I alerted you that your account was hacked. You hear me?
They sent me something by accident.
Yeah, like you remember when I alerted you that your account was hacked?
Yeah.
And I sent you the screenshot.
Screenshot.
Yeah, of the person showing off, and you recognize that they got a screenshot of you
I'm shaking.
of your messenger looking at my nude photo. Yeah, with
I'm not taking your stuff, by the way, but yeah. I know.
but Jane was that I recognized it was her, and I knew the person had hacked into my wife's account.
Oh, I think that's one of Joshua's mutuals.
Hmm?
It's one of Joshua's mutuals.
No.
No? I think it's a different one. No, actually, that happened way back when I was in the Philippines.
No, it happened in 2020.
Oh, yeah.
And just, let's just say, did happen. Her name was Missy.
Missy, the yellow freak.
No, like from Pokemon.
Oh, yeah, Missy from Pokemon.
Mm-hmm. And the thing that happened was she hacked my wife's account, made sure she did not leave any evidence with her that hacked it.
Uh-huh.
But she was still in with... I notified you after that because you did not even know your account was hacked.
Nope.
And you changed all your passwords.
Yep, I changed everything. Missy from Pokemon. I like it.
Like Jane was that she made a post calling me a disgusting person when I recognized the screenshot that she took on Messenger with the text under it, and it had Vel name under it, and it had the Japanese nickname that Vel gave me. So I realized the person had hacked Vel account and took a screenshot of it, of the photo I sent to her when I was getting ready to take a bath, or not a bath, but a shower.
Uh-huh.
Like she took a photo, or not a photo, but a screenshot of the message and the photo, and she forgot to leave out or like cut out the Japanese text on top, which that gave me the hint that she hacked my wife's account.
Ouch.
So yeah, that one I realized. And heck, I was friends with that for 2 years before that, and they got pissed off because I was dating someone else instead of them. I'm not gonna lie, that's the second time that a chick have did that to me
Ouch.
because I was dating her. First one was in high school. You remember that? And
Oh, the one you talked in the group.
yeah, and we talked about it on live stream before too.
Oh boy.
Like literally,
Sorry.
this one
Stop
got
here.
pissed off and tried to sexually assault me. So yeah, I became a sexual assault victim in high school because some girl got pissed off because I wouldn't date them and I was dating her at the time because me and her were just girlfriend and
Boyfriend,
friend
girlfriend.
at the time. Like we were still in the neutral stage,
Yep.
and we were only a month in when it happened.
Oh, the one your classmates with?
Yeah,
Oh.
heck, and she was also autistic too.
Oh, I see. I think this is the girl that you showed to me in Facebook
Yeah,
with the
what?
photobomber.
Yeah, one. Yeah, if I realized that she was joking me at the time, I realized that she was not trying to poke fun me, and that what I caught with her joking me, I
Uh-huh.
would have got the vibe to stay away from her because it sometimes take growing up and realizing it when you're older.
Yeah.
Heck, I still have girls who want to take me from my wife. Like literally, I don't know what it is, but it might, if I'm right, it might looks or something. I don't know what it is. It doesn't matter. Like literally.
I'm surprised. So why? I mean, there are guys that asking me just casual stuff.
Yeah.
That's it.
Heck, I even have guys who do it to me. Like literally. Heck, my wife ex BFF who hacked same year that happened. Same year, he changed her password to her Instagram. So you got hacked twice.
No, I left the Instagram on him, like my Instagram, because my old phone, the chocolate, the Hershey size phone, this wide. Just say that's one, okay? That's bigger than this phones that I have.
Funny
It's
Jane,
with my XBFF.
Funny Jane, that still count a hacking.
Oh yeah.
It still count a hack. Jane was that he deleted your Jane out of the fifth because he lost his best friend.
Out of jealousy.
Mm-hmm.
I think he wanted to have the same opportunity as what I have.
Yeah, and
I could tell by the way he talks. So
he was also hitting on me, and he did not even know. Back then, that he did not even know that me and you were dating.
well, I'm at 2017. He's happy about it. I mean, he gave me some advices like if I get here, I have to get along with you.
Chicago Rocket, I'm not lying.
Yeah, we're not lying, Chicago Raw fan.
I'm not. I'm out with dead serious. Heck, it did that. I try to keep it amenable because if more people know about this,
Well, that.
it would get crazy. Because Jane is that her account was hacked because some girl was pissed off that they couldn't date me because I was in a relationship with her.
You know, like
So
a Filipino or a Russian?
Filipino.
Ouch.
Yeah, I thought this person was a friend because me and this person were friends for 2 years.
Oh boy, who's that? Stop lying. We know no one tried to get with you. Oh no.
Yes, someone did.
So do
Couple
I.
of times.
A girl.
Heck, I even brought it up with her. Isn't that right?
Yep. A girl tried to get me, but I said, I mean, they know that I'm in a relationship. Even though I don't know what relationship is.
Like, literally, like, this girl was so fucked up in the head. She hacked my wife went to, well, my fiance at the time, account to get screenshot and made it up saying that I sent them to her. Like, literally. I sent it to my wife and I noted because my wife gave me the Japanese nickname. You
Yeah.
want to show the nickname on your phone that
Nope.
you give me?
No, you can talk to Tally.
But
I'm so scared, but your sister's freaking me out.
But my wife gave me a Japanese nickname, and the person who took screenshot to try to screw me over because I wouldn't date them forgot to cut the Japanese text out because Japanese text above that
With some emoji.
it what gave it away that it was a screenshot that they took of my wife's account.
Yep.
Heck, I even called you in a frantic telling you to change your passwords.
Yep.
Like, I literally called her in a frantic telling her to change her password and telling her that she was hacked. And the only reason we found it out is because the dumbass sent it to my fucking parents I gave them the hint and told them that was Vel type in because she typed and her way of typing is different, but literally the thing is that if that person had cut the Japanese stuff out, it would have been believable. But because she left that in like a dumbass fool, it made me realizing, oh shit, she hacked my fiance account.
Yeah.
Like, literally. I'm not gonna lie. That is crazy that someone would go just to get back at me because I wouldn't date them.
That's just stupid.
Heck. There was another time that we told someone, hey, I'm married, back in work, to get them to back off because they tried to give me their number, and I told them that I'm already taken. That's some people for you. Heck, girls think guys, it's something that been going around for a long time, and it's still sexist. It's that girls think only guy can hit on girls.
Oh yeah.
But girls can hit on guys too.
Yep.
Like, literally. Heck. The only reason why my high school class member tried hitting on me is because I started dating her. And I told her, you're too late. You should have asked me that maybe a year ago. Like, seriously. I don't get it why some girls get pissed off when some guy dates someone else instead of them. Because this person literally, and I mean fucking literally, in a way, hacked my live account to take screenshots. I don't know what is more pathetic than that, but that's a disgusting, pathetic way to try to get someone just because you're angry because they won't date you. I'm sorry, but if you do that to some guy because they choose to date someone else instead of you, then I don't know what is wrong with you. Isn't that right?
Yep.
But it's something that I'm just going to say to a crazy chain because it's something that I never imagined would happen, but it did to me because some girl was pissed off because I wouldn't date her.
And that's the same experience as what I have when I was in a relationship with you. Like, I told them that if they want to do a casual thing, like friends, at friends benefit, like I tell them first that I'm already taken, but they respect me. They respect me, and you know, I respect them too.
But yeah, but
And also, there's some people that they were a little bit mad at me because they knew that I am taken. I'm in a relationship,
what?
and there's this guy's being mean to me and telling like mean stuff about me. But after he said sorry, I don't want to talk to this person anymore.
Heck, heck, I even blocked some people because they got aggressive because I wouldn't go out with them or wouldn't work with them. Like, literally, some people got pissed off because I put them in the friend zone.
I'm so good at doing that.
Like, seriously, like,
Putting them on the friend zone is what I do.
it's a crazy. Like,
You're right.
heck, I can count all, or at least not. Imagine all money I would have for all times that I had to deal with someone because I wouldn't date them.
Ouch. I that sucks. That some people will get mad at you because they don't get their thing in their way. No, we don't.
What are we like? I don't know what's wrong with freaking, you know.
I know. Gotta get
But
your whole like.
I don't know what is wrong with Missy, but
That sucks.
like I have blocked her over a year ago.
Me too. I
Or
blocked her.
technically, yeah, it was over a year ago, back in 2020.
And like me, I feel bad.
We
Like,
went to Colonel.
Chicago Belfast. David, I just find this hilarious, man.
It is in the long run because it's something that I will be telling my grandkids and family members to years to come because of the crazy psycho girls.
Psychopath or something. I think that.
Because it's something that I'm definitely going to be telling my grandkids to educate them
On how to
and
date people.
and family members to make sure you don't end up with a crazy psycho. Or about crazy psycho who want you for
Narcissistic freak.
themselves.
Crazy narcissistic brats. You know?
Like literally, because this shit is actually true.
Yeah.
Like literally, it may sound not believable. It may not sound believable, but it actually have happened. Like literally.
But
Like,
anyway.
the only reason why I figured out that the person had hacked my wife's account did to take screenshots, did to try to make me look bad, well, because she forgot to leave the Japanese text out.
You're scaring me, David.
Like literally,
Your sis is scared of me.
like literally, if she had left the Japanese text out, we would not have figured out it was Bell account that she got those screenshots from.
I don't think that I have to learn to not to be with psychos, especially watching this stream.
Oh, brother. Me and Bell are not psychos, that's for sure.
We're psycho for love, in a good way. Trains! We're psychos for trains! These, yo! Yeah!
I'm not gonna lie, but it happened a wild stream.
I love to see a sex in a model. Okay, that's a side note right there.
It happened a wild stream, but every one of my family members can back me up that did actually happen. Even some friends, because did what we sent out to some of my friends back in 2020. Like did it before I started doing the rail fanning group and all that. Like literally, even my uncle Bubba,
What? Sorry, babe.
it was sent out to my fucking uncle too.
What?
That you remember what happened? That freaking girl named Missy freaking took screenshot of your chain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like literally, a lot of people can back me up onto. Heck, even my not cousin, but friend Nick.
Who's Nick?
Nick Rat.
Hey, Nick. Shut up.
He not in the stream.
If you're watching.
The old high school buddy of mine,
Oh, the
but
guard?
no, different. But he go by another name on Facebook, which I'm not bringing that name up
Private reasons. Okay. Don't say it. TMI, TMI.
because I respect his name, but that his nickname like everybody go say it to him in high school out in public. But he got it too. He messaged me telling me, "Hey, did you send it?" And I realized it too. It was up there about 2 days or so before Facebook took her account down.
Oh, Missy?
Yep.
Oh, not the Missy who sells jewelry.
No, not that one.
Missy, the Pokemon freak.
Yeah, the psycho.
Oof.
The one who hacked your account and took screenshots to screw me over.
Yeah.
Over here.
I remember that. Like.
And
Auto Train!
no, Auto Train already went by.
What? There's no Deja Vu tonight. Deja Vu. PO89.
Well, a freight train is going by.
CSX freight. Inamoto.
Knocking outside with his friend burning wood at the burn barrel.
We gotta mess with Zachton.
But yeah, it actually cold out there tonight.
Hey, David. Can you help me wash the dishes?
Yes, we will.
Auto Train. I'll see you.
But
Where's but
I'm just saying, this story did still blow my mind that this shit actually happened.
But before that happened, Jasmine accidentally sent me a artwork nude photo.
Yeah, that was on freaking Messenger, and that was the thing that made our relationship hell when I proposed her the first time in video chat back in 2019.
Yeah.
Like in 2019, Gene, when we would get into our 1 year anniversary of being engaged, because we've been engaged for almost a year, I accidentally, and I did not know it until she brought it up with me. Like another friend of mine brought it up that I accidentally sent her a new drawing of my wife at the time to her. Like, and I did not know, and I thought everything was casual about it, so I removed all the photo, and then, unknown for me, I guess she thought it was ideal to trick her to break up with me in that rate. So she messaged you.
She was asking question that if we met in person, and I said no, not yet. Oh, Zach is with her friend?
Yep, and I see it DPU.
DPU! 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 DPU!
But thing is, she tempted my wife, but we were still not married yet. It's up at the time.
Oh, I thought it's married.
Zoe, you want to come in here and confirm? You remember the time that crazy girl hacked Vel account when I sent her the nudes?
Yeah.
You want to confirm to them on live stream? Yeah, come over here.
I'm not doing bad.
But Zoe, confirm it with them.
Yeah, it's true. Have you guys seen a teal little?
No.
That had a straw with it?
But
sorry.
you want to tell them tells him what we said about how that crazy girl Missy hacked my live account to get a new photo of me that I sent to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember that?
So Zoe,
No, you're fine. I just want to ask you guys a question.
Like
Sorry.
my little sister confirmed it. My little sister actually confirmed it.
Ow. Oh, quick.
It's still it's still fucking crazy because it's something that I have. I know you're a lot of a Chicago Rail fan, but it's something that actually really did happen. I do not think I have
oh, Cubby's
Wow.
still wild and
to not to be. Read what Chicago Rail fan said.
What the hell? I don't think. There's nothing about that, David.
Read it.
Nothing. I don't think I learned not to be with cycles, especially watching the street.
Oh yeah, that
I
right.
watched this already.
Yeah.
Hey, we have 2 dislikes, damn it.
What do you mean?
Uh,
But we also got 2 likes. It even out.
why the dislike, yo? Thing is this? Thanos.
But Dean is that
My hand's so hurt. Ah, dang it.
the thing is that it's funny that it actually happened. Like
Yep.
it's something I did not even see coming.
That was so high, David. I'm sorry. Because I see TBU.
But
Sorry, David.
the thing is, it actually happened, and it's crazy to hell. But
Cubby, being grumpy.
I'll read what he said now.
David, you got dementia.
No, I don't
No.
have dementia.
We're just having fun, you little cutie. Yeah, Cubby. Grumpy Cubby, because his owner's not here yet.
Not gonna be here tonight.
Cubby. I love Cubby the dog, but I'm still like. You want me to say something, David? Your brother was outside, right?
Yeah, he outside.
Yeah, you gonna play the fireplace.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know that happened to me. That there's some guys that I see. They got angry, not angry, but they're a little bit sad because I know they know that I'm taken, and they don't have any hard feelings, but they said wish you the best, Val, like that. Okay.
Hey, there are girls that I talked with friends who had fallen out that wanted me, and I kept on explaining to them. Heck, there's some girls who wanted to take me, and I told them, sorry, not available anymore.
And I didn't know that when I came into a relationship with you, David, because way back in high school, that to the point in 2010 when I was 14 years old, like I want to go to college and pursue a degree in special education because of my experiences in the special school teaching autistic kids. I was a student in the special school, of course, and I got inspired by physical therapies. I mean, I intended not to. This is off topic a little bit, but this is something related to what I'm experienced with David, that I don't want to go on music because that's a little bit skeptical. I'm not trying to be mean, but that's based on my experience as a music student that you need to be practical. However, on the contrary, when I entered a relationship with David, I intended to shift course in special education, but they told me to finish first the music program. But unfortunately, I wasn't able to finish that 2019. And with that being in the relationship with David, I was very shy. If y'all seen the past live streams that me and David did, y'all will get what we mean. And I didn't know that I told David, I may not be the best girl for you, David, but I won't give up on you.
I know.
And surprisingly, do you want to say it? How did you feel when I told you that I may not be the best girl?
I understand, but you're still the right one for me. Because you're not a crazy person. And heck, you would not even baby trap me, that for sure.
Who am I to baby trap a guy?
Oh, and you're not even the type that would, divorce someone to take money from them. It's called alimony. You know what alimony is?
Oh yeah.
It where someone, either the guy or girl, have to pay the heirloom back after. But that's something I don't support.
I don't support that either. If you're
Because there are girls, there are very narcissistic girls out there who will marry a guy and then divorce him in a couple of weeks and then do alimony to take that money from
I
them.
didn't get the alimony thing, but I know here in South Carolina when someone's divorced,
It won't be the guys here in South Carolina who have to pay for it.
bruh, I don't support that.
I know.
I'm not trying to be mean, okay? I don't support that. When you're divorced, it's over. Unless you have kids. Unless y'all have kids. You're just gonna be there to support the kids.
And you have to do child support.
Yep.
But-
In Mama's case, but they're not married
But
with
my-
your
my
biological
real-
sperm donor.
My deadbeat, he told owe me
Owe you a life.
he owe me over $100,000 in back child pay.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm serious.
This really exists? The back thing?
Yeah,
Oh, child support.
but because I'm now a legal adult, he don't have to pay for it. So he got away. Yet thing is, once you turn 18, they don't have to ever pay for it again. So some of them tried to write it out by trying to hide, for they don't have to pay child support until the kid turned 18, which I find just scummy. But my thing is, I would change the law right there saying that they would still have to pay them back at any age.
Oh, yes, because
Like,
what if you're 18 and you're not even physically able to work and you're still in school?
Yep.
Think about it.
So yeah, what I do think they need to rework the change to make people who try to avoid
Child support.
child support to pay them back when they're a freaking adult. You know?
Yeah, because 18 years old for me, day is not even a legal age, and not mature age, you know? Because when you're 18, you're still like a kid. You're still like a teenage material.
That depends on what country. If you're in England or Europe, you would be counted as adult by 18.
Philippines, I think they're about to change it.
They about to make the age younger or older.
Older.
How
Make it
old?
21. I'm praying to God that the Philippines will change it to 21 because 18 is, it's just childish. They're still childish. They are we consider as young adult. 21 is the real thing. Like if if US is planning to change the age
Well, the
to 20,
drinking age in Canada and like
21,
no,
16.
nope, 18. It's 18 in Canada.
Philippines still 18, but I think here it's 21 now.
It's 16 in England. I'm not even joking. The drinking age in England is 16.
Bruh, I don't stand on that, trust me. I can drink Heineken, but not.
Funny thing is, in our country in Europe, it could go up to about 15.
They're doing Sherman Oktoberfest at 15.
Funny thing is it's not illegal to give kids in any European country alcohol if it's on their own property.
Not on your family property.
Yeah, so you can actually drink on your or anybody property,
But not on your mom property.
you can too if not in public.
Oh yeah, good point.
So it's legal to drink at any age on your own property, but not if you're under 8. But if you're in public, you can get in trouble. In Europe, it's something I learned from some European friends. Yeah, I have friends from Europe who are European. Don't judge me, but I do have friends from other countries. But yeah.
And also, there's another thing that comes into my mind, David, that you almost forgot. Baptismal anniversary didn't went well. It's
Yeah,
just that,
I'm sorry about that. I forgot my doctor appointment on that day.
and your phone bill payment.
Yeah,
Not a fine. That yours is priority, you know.
yeah, no, but yeah.
And my immigration physicals on the 18th,
Hmm. So,
which was a nerve wracking, not because of the process, but it's because of finding a ride.
I know, but yeah.
You know, I'm praying to God that somebody would, if not somebody, then we're gonna go like our own way.
Mhm,
And I'm praying to God that our counselor would give me and David a marriage counseling right before the class at 11.
mhm.
I'm praying to God that he'll do it first thing in the morning before we go to the class. But 18 is also Thursday, so both of us could not even be absent. So one of us, of course me, I have to be excused because immigration physicals is something important, especially
Yeah, I'm still trying to find her a ride. So.
especially the pandemic is way strict. Especially the immigration is very strict when it comes to the immigrants from another country. Especially the COVID era
Mhm.
is still ongoing, which I respect.
Which will probably take will be for another year to 2 more years because if you haven't forgotten, the Spanish flu happened from 1918 until 1921 to 1922. So
You need to
yeah,
go back to the history. So pandemics don't even happen this year. It happened from back then.
so if we use what happened back then to experience this day and age, it'll probably take another 2 more years because this thing started in 2020, like
Oh yeah.
over a year ago. So it'll probably take another 2 years to get over it.
Uh-huh.
But yeah,
And also, me and David were close to our 1 year anniversary. And do you want to say your plan?
in 10 days. I might be taking you out to dinner.
Oh, actually, it's 9 days.
Yeah, in 9 days now because it is 12 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, and I got work in 12 hours. So we
And you're
probably
gonna help me wash dishes, huh?
yeah. So I hope everybody enjoyed the live stream. Find what we are saying interesting. Oh, you want to do that one more time before we go?
I'm just gonna read it from YouTube from my computer. Yeah, you answered and you commented here says you and me are both autistic and hearing about this makes us sick to our stomach. This is the most ballistic and awful. So Maria replied that seeing this kind of treatment makes me feel so uncomfortable as well. It seems like a way to get parents desperate to fix their child who isn't even broken to pay a whole bunch of money instead of putting that money towards things that will actually benefit their neurodivergent child and putting that time towards learning to understand their child instead of attempting to force them into a freaking neurotypical mode.
Exactly.
Which is very true. Because I experienced that too, telling me to act like normal for them to have no shame. I just.
And the parents are doing it called blood clotting, thinking it might cure autism when we're not diseased with it, for fuck's sake.
And autism is not a threat.
I know. But yeah. Now, I hope you guys understand. I hope everybody having a great Saturday morning. And I hope everybody's doing good.
Sorry, guys. I was watching Thomas.
Thomas memes.
I will derail you. To my haters, I will derail you.
Alright. Let's move.
I will derail you. Not you, babe, but to my hater.
I also know what you're doing.
Okay, I'm going to sing some. Okay. David, show me the meme. Show them the tablet. Show me the meme. Show them the meme. I will derail
it. The tank games and memes.
Oh, come on.
All right.
Do you want me to do a song out of these memes?
Nope.
No, I mean on my TikTok. I'm gonna do that on TikTok. Ooh, it's a secret. No, they might copy it. Nope. I will derail you. To my haters, I will derail you. Look, David, I will derail you.
I gotta find it first.
No, I tell the haters out there, I will derail you.
Mhm.
Yeah. I will derail you. Yes. Oh, I know how to do it. I know how flexible I was. Look.
I know. Jesus Christ. Hard trying to find a fucking meme
In your
again.
messenger.
Oh, did you send it?
No, yeah, I sent it to you last time. Remember that we make fun of our friend. I will derail you. That's the original song.
I know.
What I'm saying is I'm making an original song out of that movie. I get so mad about this. Thomas didn't like the kids at school, so he did the right thing and made sure they would never meet again. Choo choo, motherfucker.
Ah, here it is. Here it is. I will derail you.
Choo choo, motherfucker.
And that. But yeah. But I hope everybody found the live stream a little wild.
Sorry, guys.
Because it was a wild one, and it is
I hate
12:05 in the morning.
Woo! Shout out to your stepdad.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
But yeah, I probably gotta get ready to go to sleep.
Help me do dishes.
But yeah,
Train. Look, David, I still wear the train shirt.
I know she already cleaned it, so it was clean from yesterday.
Yep, I like it.
But yeah, it's been a crazy, and I mean, stupid fuckingly crazy week.
I'm up for it.
Also, we did cut an Amtrak Heritage unit on Wednesday.
Yep.
Isn't that right?
Yep.
But we did cut the Amtrak Heritage unit on Wednesday, one of the 50th anniversary Heritage units. But it's pretty neat.
Pretty sexy.
It was her second Heritage unit she ever caught. It was my 10th, if I'm right,
You're
because
the king of heritage units.
I can't keep count of all the Heritage units I caught over the years from Amtrak. Ironically, all I have caught like Amtrak Heritage unit. I have never caught a freight Heritage unit. But yeah.
Amtrak.
Now, I hope you enjoyed the live stream. I hope everybody found it interesting.
Yep.
Please like and subscribe. And we'll talk to you guys later. Bye,
Bye, guys.
guys.
David.